seated at my table.
Oh, it shall be, mademoiselle.
Thank you ever so.
Directed by Howard Hawks, the film showcases the talents of Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe, supported by a cast that includes Charles Coburn, Elliott Reed, Tommy Noonan, George Winslow, Taylor Holmes, and Norma Varden. Comedic situations unfold throughout the story, enhanced by memorable musical numbers that capture the essence of the era. Choreographed by Jack Cole, these performances are complemented by music from notable composers such as Hoagy Carmichael, Harold Adamson, Julie Stein, and Leo Robin. The combination of humor and song creates a vibrant atmosphere that highlights the unique charm of the leading ladies. The film's playful exploration of relationships and societal expectations adds depth to the entertainment, making it a standout in Hollywood's history. The chemistry between the stars and the clever writing contribute to its lasting appeal, ensuring that it remains a beloved classic.
A better bets if little pets get big bag.
Despite being the standout in the film, Marilyn Monroe was paid her usual contract salary of $500 a week for her role in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. In contrast, Jane Russell earned about $200,000 for her performance. This pay disparity highlights the different levels of recognition and financial reward that actors received during that era. Critics noted Jane Russell's sharp wit, which added depth to her character and contributed to the film's charm. However, it is Marilyn Monroe's portrayal of Lorelei Lee that remains most memorable. Her performance of the iconic song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend is often celebrated as a defining moment in cinema history. Monroe's charisma and talent captivated audiences, making her a lasting symbol of glamour and allure. The film itself became a classic, showcasing the contrasting styles of the two leading ladies, with Russell's humor complementing Monroe's enchanting presence. The dynamic between them created a unique blend of comedy and musical performance that continues to resonate with viewers today. The storyline centers on Lorelei Lee, a showgirl who is engaged to the wealthy Gus Esmond. However, trouble arises when Gus's father disapproves of their relationship. To keep an eye on Lorelei, he hires a detective to follow her. This sets off a series of comedic and glamorous events as Lorelei navigates her life in the spotlight, while trying to maintain her engagement. The film is known for its vibrant musical numbers and witty dialogue, showcasing the charm and allure of its lead character. Although Howard Hawks is credited as the director, there is some debate regarding the direction of the iconic musical number Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Many believe that choreographer Jack Cole played a significant role in shaping this memorable scene, which has become a defining moment in the film. The combination of humor, romance, and dazzling performances makes Gentlemen Prefer Blondes a classic that continues to captivate audiences.
Not in condition to.
In Jane Russell's musical number, an accidental fall into a pool added an unexpected charm to the scene. This moment was so delightful that it was kept in the final cut after being seen in the dailies. The spontaneity of the fall brought a sense of realism and fun to the performance, showcasing Russell's ability to handle unexpected situations with grace. Initially, the film was bought by Fox with the intention of casting Betty Grable in the lead role. Grable was a well-known star at the time, celebrated for her talent and appeal. However, after the success of Niagara, Marilyn Monroe emerged as a more cost-effective choice for the studio. Monroe's rising popularity made her a desirable option, leading to her casting alongside Russell. This decision ultimately shaped the film's legacy, as both actresses brought their unique talents to the screen, creating a memorable musical that continues to be appreciated for its performances and charm. The dynamic between Russell and Monroe added depth to the film, making it a classic in the musical genre.
Like so. It's a tiara.
You do?
Coaching stars and body doubles played a significant role in the making of the 1953 movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. The studio focused on coaching Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell to achieve specific looks and performances that aligned with the film's vision. Monroe, known for her iconic sex appeal, was guided to tone down her sensuality for this particular role. The aim was to present her character in a way that highlighted her charm and wit rather than just her physical allure. On the other hand, Russell was encouraged to enhance her sexiness, showcasing a more alluring persona that complemented the film's comedic and romantic elements. There are intriguing rumors surrounding the production, suggesting that both Monroe and Russell's rear shots were replaced with those of body doubles at certain points in the film. This decision may have stemmed from the desire to maintain a specific aesthetic or to ensure that the performances met the studio's expectations. The use of body doubles is not uncommon in the film industry, especially when it comes to achieving the desired visual impact. The combination of coaching and the potential use of body doubles contributed to the film's overall success, allowing it to become a classic that continues to be celebrated for its humor, music, and memorable performances.
No, 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 no!
Considering the production of the 1953 movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, the studio faced a significant decision regarding Marilyn Monroe's voice. There was a suggestion to dub her voice, as some believed it might enhance her performance. However, the producers felt strongly that Monroe's natural voice matched her on-screen persona perfectly. They ultimately rejected the idea of dubbing, allowing her unique vocal qualities to shine through in the film. This decision contributed to the authenticity of her character, making her portrayal even more memorable. In terms of costume design, there was an interesting change regarding one of Monroe's most famous outfits. Initially, she was set to wear a striking diamond necklace-like costume for the iconic number "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend." However, this design was replaced with the now famous pink dress that has become synonymous with the film. The pink dress not only highlighted Monroe's beauty, but also became a symbol of glamour and femininity in cinema. The combination of her voice and the carefully chosen costumes played a crucial role in the film's lasting impact on popular culture.
Which one would you save from drowning? Those girls couldn't drown.
Monroe's insistence on retakes slowed production significantly, which frustrated the director Howard Hawks. He faced challenges in keeping the filming on schedule due to her demands. This situation led him to consider several options, including the possibility of replacing her, rewriting the script, or even bringing in a new director to manage the project. Hawks recognized that Monroe's image as a blonde bombshell was limiting her potential as an actress. He suggested a shift in her screen persona, aiming to develop her character in a way that showcased her acting abilities rather than just her looks. This change was crucial in transforming Monroe into a more versatile performer. The adjustments made during the production of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes not only impacted the film itself, but also played a significant role in elevating Monroe's status in Hollywood. As a result, she emerged as a major film star, demonstrating that she could deliver more than just a pretty face on screen.
Opposition.
Suppose we say that's my affair.
Well, that's one explanation.
Lord Beekman knows it wasn't.
Tommy Noonan's dislike for kissing Marilyn Monroe during the filming of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes created a notable incident on set. This discomfort led to a moment where Monroe, feeling hurt by Noonan's comment, locked herself in her dressing room. The tension was palpable, and it highlighted the challenges actors sometimes face in their roles. Gossip columns, always eager for a story, attempted to fabricate a feud between Monroe and her co-star Jane Russell. However, the reality was quite different. Monroe and Russell actually got along very well. They found common ground in their shared Gemini zodiac sign, which helped to strengthen their friendship. Their bond was evident both on and off the screen, as they supported each other through the pressures of Hollywood. This camaraderie added a layer of warmth to their performances, making their characters' friendship in the film feel genuine. The behind-the-scenes dynamics often reflect the complexities of working in the film industry, where personal relationships can influence professional interactions.
You'll never convince me.
That's too bad, because I do love you.
Fox wanted to reteam Monroe and Russell for a project titled How to Be Very, Very Popular. However, Monroe decided to pass on this opportunity because she did not like the script. This decision reflected her desire to maintain a certain standard in her work. Meanwhile, the costume designers of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes expressed admiration for Monroe's body, particularly noting the spacing of her breasts. This unique feature allowed for the creation of low-cut outfits that were both stylish and safe, minimizing the risk of wardrobe malfunctions. The praise from the designers highlighted how Monroe's physical attributes contributed to the film's visual appeal. The costumes played a significant role in defining the characters and enhancing the overall glamour of the movie. The combination of Monroe's star power and the thoughtful design choices made Gentlemen Prefer Blondes a memorable film in cinema history. The attention to detail in costume design showcased the era's fashion and added to the film's charm.
Very
Stop that. Please. It's most distracting.
The film received positive reviews, highlighting the charm and talent of its leading ladies, Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell. Critics noted that both actresses brought a unique energy to their roles, making the film enjoyable for audiences. Monroe's portrayal of the glamorous and gold-digging Lorelei Lee captivated viewers with her comedic timing and iconic musical numbers. Her performance of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend became a defining moment in cinema history, showcasing her ability to blend humor with allure. Russell, playing the more sensible Dorothy Shaw, provided a perfect counterbalance to Monroe's character. Her strong presence and witty lines added depth to the film, making it not just a showcase for Monroe, but a well-rounded comedy. The chemistry between the two actresses was palpable, contributing to the film's overall appeal. Audiences appreciated the lighthearted story and the vibrant musical numbers, which made Gentlemen Prefer Blondes a delightful experience. The film's success at the box office further solidified its status as a classic, ensuring that it would be remembered fondly for years to come.
Bergen sank. Which one would you save from drowning? Those girls couldn't drown.
The 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes has garnered a variety of opinions, reflecting both admiration and criticism. At its core, the film is a vibrant musical comedy that showcases the talents of Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell, yet it also raises questions about its underlying themes and character portrayals. On one hand, the film is celebrated for its polished production and memorable musical numbers, particularly the iconic Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. These elements contribute to a light-hearted atmosphere that many viewers find enjoyable. The comedic writing, combined with the chemistry between Monroe and Russell, creates a dynamic that is engaging and entertaining. The film's humor, especially in scenes featuring child actor George Winslow, adds a layer of charm that resonates with audiences. However, the film's narrative and character development have drawn significant scrutiny. Monroe's character, Lorelei Lee, is depicted as a money-driven individual whose primary goal is to secure a wealthy husband. This portrayal raises concerns about the film's message regarding women and their values. Critics argue that Lorelei's shallow pursuit of wealth and status is troubling, as it reinforces stereotypes about women, particularly the notion that blondes are idiots. The character's lack of depth and moral ambiguity can be off-putting, leading some viewers to struggle with the film's premise. In contrast, Russell's character, Dorothy Shaw, offers a different perspective. While she is also interested in men, her motivations are not tied to wealth, which creates a stark contrast between the two friends. This divergence in values raises questions about the authenticity of their friendship, as it seems unlikely that such opposing personalities could maintain a close bond in real life. Despite this, the film attempts to evoke sympathy for the characters, particularly Lorelei, who often positions herself as a victim of circumstance. The film's plot, which revolves around Lorelei's engagement to a wealthy but timid man, and her subsequent search for another rich suitor after he fails to show up, is often criticized for its lack of substance. The narrative can feel shallow, and the comedic elements, while entertaining, do not always compensate for the underlying issues. The courtroom scene towards the end of the film, in particular, has been described as absurd and detracts from the overall experience, leading some viewers to feel that the film ultimately misses the mark. In summary, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes is a film that elicits a range of responses. While it is appreciated for its musicality and comedic moments, it also faces criticism for its portrayal of women and the superficiality of its characters. The film's ability to entertain is undeniable, yet its underlying messages provoke thoughtful discussion about gender roles and societal expectations. Ultimately, it stands as a product of its time, reflecting both the charm and the shortcomings of mid-20th century cinema.
Time rolls on, and youth is gone, and you can't straighten up.
As we wrap up our exploration of the classic film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, a new chapter awaits that delves deeper into the lives of its remarkable cast. What became of the talented individuals who brought this iconic story to life? Their journeys after the film are filled with unexpected twists and turns, showcasing their resilience and evolution in the entertainment industry. From soaring careers to personal challenges, each actor's path reveals fascinating insights that go beyond the silver screen. Join us as we uncover the stories of these stars, exploring how they navigated fame, faced obstacles, and left their mark on Hollywood. This bonus segment promises to reveal captivating details that will deepen your appreciation for the film and its legacy. Stay tuned as we unveil the intriguing fates of the cast members who made Gentlemen Prefer Blondes a timeless classic.
Those pictures back if he doesn't know we're onto him.
I'll get them.
How?
He's a man, isn't he?
No.
Marilyn Monroe's portrayal of Laura Lee in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her as a glamorous yet complex character. Laura Lee, a gold-digging showgirl, allowed Monroe to blend her comedic talent with her iconic sex appeal, solidifying her status as a Hollywood star. The film's success propelled Monroe into the spotlight, but it also intensified the scrutiny of her personal life. After the film, Monroe faced numerous challenges. Her marriage to baseball legend Joe DiMaggio ended just 9 months after their wedding, plagued by jealousy and public attention. Her subsequent marriage to playwright Arthur Miller brought its own set of difficulties, including struggles with mental health and the pressures of fame. Monroe's life was marked by scandals, including her rumored affairs with powerful men, which often overshadowed her professional achievements. In the years following her peak, Monroe battled depression and substance abuse, leading to her tragic death in 1962 at the age of 36. Despite her struggles, she remains an enduring symbol of beauty and vulnerability. Recent information suggests that her legacy continues to captivate audiences, with ongoing interest in her life and the mysteries surrounding her untimely death. The fascination with her story reveals a complex figure who navigated the harsh realities of fame, leaving behind a lasting impact on popular culture.
Young Joe?
That's just who I am, all right. But my friends call me Lorelei. I do hope you're...
Bess Flowers played a notable role as a nightclub patron in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Her character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the film's vibrant atmosphere, showcasing the glitz and glamour of the era. Flowers was known for her ability to blend into various roles, often appearing as a background character in many films, which made her a familiar face in Hollywood. Born in 1906, Flowers had a long career in film, appearing in over 100 movies from the 1930s to the 1970s. Despite her extensive work, she faced personal hardships, including struggles with relationships and the pressures of Hollywood. She was married 3 times, and her second marriage to actor and director William H. Wright ended in a scandal involving infidelity, which affected her reputation. Flowers also dealt with the challenges of aging in an industry that often favored youth, leading to a decline in her roles as she grew older. In her later years, Flowers remained out of the spotlight, with little known about her personal life after the 1970s. The last confirmed information about her dates back to the early 1990s, when she was reported to be living in Los Angeles. Her legacy as a character actress endures, but the details of her final years remain shrouded in mystery.
It's too bad. Once I was in Atlantic City and all the gentlemen in the hotel wanted to sit at my table.
Oh, well, I can understand.
Jane Russell's portrayal of Dorothy Shaw in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes showcased her as a strong, independent woman who challenged the norms of her time. Dorothy, a wisecracking showgirl, provided a sharp contrast to her friend Lorelei Lee, played by Marilyn Monroe. Russell's performance was marked by her confident demeanor and sultry presence, making her a memorable figure in cinema history. After the film, Russell's career continued with notable roles in various films, but she faced challenges in maintaining her stardom. Her life was not without turmoil. Russell experienced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Bob Waterfield, which ended in divorce. She also faced struggles with her weight and body image, which were magnified by the industry's expectations. In the 1960s, Russell became involved in a scandal regarding her alleged affair with a married man, which drew media attention and affected her public image. Later in life, Russell found solace in her faith and became an advocate for adoption, founding a charity to help children in need. She remained active in her later years, making appearances and sharing her story. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy marked by both her contributions to film and her complex personal journey.
I shall be jolly well pleased if you will.
Thank you ever so. I'd love to. Fact is, if you hadn't asked me...
Elliot Reed played the role of Ernie Malone in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His character is a charming and somewhat naive man who becomes entangled in the lives of the film's leading ladies. Reed's performance added a layer of humor and warmth, contrasting with the more glamorous characters. After this film, Reed's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he never reached the same level of fame. He appeared in notable shows like The Twilight Zone and The Dick Van Dyke Show, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Reed faced personal hardships throughout his life. He struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, which led to bouts of depression. His marriage to actress and singer Mary Lou Metzger ended in divorce, adding to his emotional struggles. In the late 1970s, Reed was involved in a scandal when he was accused of tax evasion, which tarnished his reputation. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in the industry, often taking on smaller roles. The last known information about Reed indicates he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 2018. His legacy remains in the roles he played, and the impact he had on those who knew him.
But whether you listen or not, I'm going to tell you.
Come on in, honey. You can hear better in here. Oh.
Noel Neill played the role of the character Passenger in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Her performance, though brief, added a layer of charm to the film, which starred Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell. Neill's presence in the movie showcased her ability to shine even in smaller roles, reflecting her talent and versatility as an actress. After her time in the film, Neill's career continued, but it was marked by both successes and struggles. She became widely recognized for her portrayal of Lois Lane in the Adventures of Superman television series, which aired from 1952 to 1958. However, her life was not without challenges. Neill faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which often led to feelings of isolation and anxiety. In her later years, Neill remained active in the entertainment industry, attending conventions and engaging with fans. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy that reflects both her contributions to film and the complexities of her personal life.
Not you either.
I'm not so sure about that. You can be a pretty naughty boy sometime.
Steve Reeves played a notable role in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where he portrayed an Olympic team member. His character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the film's vibrant atmosphere, showcasing the charm and athleticism that defined Reeves' public persona. This role came at a time when Reeves was transitioning from bodybuilding to acting, capitalizing on his impressive physique and charisma. After the film, Reeves became a prominent figure in the sword and sandal genre, starring in films like Hercules, which solidified his status as a leading man in the 1950s. However, Reeves's life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous relationship with the film industry, which often typecast him due to his muscular build. Scandals also marked his life, such as a highly publicized divorce that drew media attention. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure among fans. In his later years, Reeves battled health issues, including a serious heart condition that led to his passing in 2000. His legacy endures through his films and the inspiration he provided to future generations of actors and bodybuilders. Last known information indicates that Reeves is remembered as a pioneer in the fitness and film industries, leaving behind a complex yet impactful legacy.
Right over there, monsieur.
Robert Fuller played the role of a chorus boy in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. This role, while minor, showcased his early talent in a vibrant musical setting alongside stars like Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell. Fuller's performance contributed to the film's lively atmosphere, but it was just the beginning of a complex journey in Hollywood. After Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Fuller faced challenges in establishing a lasting career. He appeared in various television shows and films, gaining recognition in the 1960s with roles in series like Emergency and Laramie. However, his rise was marred by personal struggles, including battles with addiction and the pressures of fame. Fuller faced scandals that affected his public image, including tumultuous relationships and the scrutiny of the media. His life took darker turns, leading to periods of isolation and reflection. As of the latest updates, Robert Fuller remains a figure of intrigue, with little recent public information available, leaving fans to ponder the mysteries of his later years.
That's your girlfriend.
Anyway, I'd probably get in trouble if I pushed Piggy overboard.
Tommy Noonan played Gus Esmond Jr. in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His character is a wealthy, somewhat naive suitor who becomes entangled in the glamorous yet deceptive world of the leading ladies. Noonan's performance is marked by a blend of charm and vulnerability, showcasing his ability to portray complex emotions. After the film, Noonan's career saw ups and downs. He appeared in various television shows and films, but he struggled to find consistent work. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by financial difficulties and a series of failed relationships. Noonan faced significant challenges, including a battle with alcoholism, which affected both his career and personal relationships. He was known for his eccentric behavior, which sometimes alienated colleagues and friends. In the late 1960s, he became reclusive, and details about his life became scarce. The last known information suggests he lived in relative obscurity until his passing in 1987. His legacy remains tied to his memorable role in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, but the shadows of his personal struggles linger. Norma Varden portrayed Lady Beekman in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Her character, a wealthy socialite, added a layer of sophistication and intrigue to the film. Varden's performance was marked by her ability to convey both elegance and a hint of underlying tension, making her a memorable presence in a star-studded cast. After the film, Varden continued her acting career, appearing in various television shows and films, often in supporting roles that showcased her talent for playing strong, complex characters. However, her life was not without challenges. Varden faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition was fierce and the toll of aging in the industry was significant. Scandals surrounding her contemporaries often cast a shadow over her career, yet she maintained a level of dignity and resilience. In her later years, Varden remained active in the industry, but details about her final years are sparse. She passed away in 2000, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a life marked by both triumph and adversity.
This chair.
You're here, Miss Lee. Miss Shaw, you're over here.
Thank you.
Harry Carey Jr. played the role of Winslow, a member of the Olympic team, in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the film's vibrant portrayal of the era's social dynamics. Carey Jr. was known for his rugged charm and strong screen presence, which made him a memorable part of the ensemble cast. After the film, his career continued in westerns and television, where he often portrayed characters that reflected his own rugged persona. However, his life was not without challenges. Carey Jr. faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He was involved in a scandal in the 1970s when he was accused of being part of a group that engaged in illegal activities, leading to a tarnished reputation. Despite these setbacks, he managed to rebuild his career, appearing in various films and television shows until his later years. In his final days, Carey Jr. lived a quiet life, often reflecting on his past and the choices he made. He passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and tribulations. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of life in Hollywood. Charles Coburn portrayed Sir Francis Piggy Beekman in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, a role that showcased his talent for playing wealthy, eccentric characters. Coburn's performance added a layer of humor and charm to the film, making Piggy a memorable figure amidst the glamorous backdrop of the story. His character, a rich and somewhat foolish man, provided a contrast to the film's leading ladies, highlighting the comedic elements of their pursuit of wealth and love. Coburn's career spanned several decades, beginning in the theater before transitioning to film in the 1930s. He became known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence, earning an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in The More the Merrier. Despite his success, Coburn faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, who died in a car accident. This event deeply affected him, leading to a period of depression. In his later years, Coburn continued to work in film and television, but faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. He passed away in 1961, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a reputation as a skilled character actor. His life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies, reflecting the complexities of a man who navigated the highs and lows of Hollywood. The last known information about Coburn indicates that he remains a respected figure in classic cinema, with his performances still appreciated by audiences today.
Of course.
She gets sick if she rides backwards. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
George Winslow played the role of Henry Spofford III in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His character is a young, wealthy man who becomes infatuated with the lead character, showcasing a blend of innocence and charm. Winslow's performance stood out, capturing the essence of youthful desire amidst the film's glamorous backdrop. After this role, Winslow's career took a different path. He appeared in a few more films and television shows, but none achieved the same level of fame. As he transitioned into adulthood, Winslow faced significant personal challenges. He struggled with the pressures of early fame and the expectations that came with it. His life was marked by a series of scandals, including a highly publicized incident involving a failed marriage that ended in divorce. This period was tumultuous, leading to a retreat from the public eye. In later years, Winslow lived a quiet life, largely away from Hollywood. The last known information about him indicates he passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by the complexities of his personal life. His story serves as a reminder of the darker side of fame and the struggles that can accompany it.
You know what I mean?
You'll never be lonesome again. Now you leave it to Piggy.
George Chakiris played the role of a chorus boy in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His performance, though not the main focus of the film, showcased his talent in a vibrant ensemble that contributed to the film's lively atmosphere. Chakiris' career took off after this role, leading to significant opportunities in film and theater. He gained fame for his role as Bernardo in the 1961 film West Side Story, which earned him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. However, Chakiris' life was not without challenges. He faced the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. The entertainment industry can be unforgiving, and Chakiris experienced periods of uncertainty in his career. He stepped away from the spotlight in the late 1970s, seeking a more private life. Personal hardships included struggles with identity and the toll of public scrutiny. In recent years, information about Chakiris has become scarce. He has largely remained out of the public eye, focusing on his personal life and artistic pursuits. The last known updates suggest he has been living quietly, reflecting on his past while maintaining a low profile.
That was very mean of you. I would never Now you shut up and sit down and listen to me because you're...
Alvy Moore played the role of Winston, a member of the Olympic team, in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the film's exploration of wealth and ambition. Moore's performance showcased his ability to blend humor with a touch of seriousness, reflecting the era's fascination with athleticism and glamour. After the film, Moore's career continued in television, where he became well known for his role as Hank Kimball on the popular series Green Acres. However, his life was not without challenges. Moore faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He was involved in a notable scandal in the 1970s when he was arrested for public intoxication, which tarnished his public image. Despite these difficulties, he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. In his later years, Moore continued to work sporadically in television and film but largely stepped back from the spotlight. He passed away in 1997, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and personal struggles. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his fame, faced the same demons as many, reminding us of the complexities behind the glitz of Hollywood.
Best friend.
Matt Maddox played the role of chorus boy in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. His performance, while not the central focus of the film, showcased his talent in a vibrant ensemble that complemented the leading ladies. This role marked a significant moment in his career, highlighting his skills as a dancer and performer in a time when musical films were at their peak. After this film, Maddox's career continued to flourish, with notable appearances in various stage productions and television shows. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame. Scandals surrounded him, particularly rumors about his relationships, and the toll of the entertainment industry on his mental health. In later years, Maddox distanced himself from the spotlight, focusing on teaching dance and mentoring young performers. The last known information about him indicates he lived a quieter life, reflecting on his past while contributing to the arts.
Sure. Sell it to Mr. Malone. He needs it in the business he's in. What is all this?
Young woman.
Julie Newmar played the role of a chorus girl in the 1953 film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Her performance, while not the lead, showcased her striking beauty and talent, contributing to the film's vibrant musical numbers. Newmar's presence added a layer of allure to the production, which was a significant stepping stone in her career. After this film, she transitioned into television and became widely recognized for her role as Catwoman in the 1960s Batman series, where her portrayal was both iconic and groundbreaking. However, Newmar's life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous relationship with her mother, who was a stage actress. Newmar also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including typecasting, and the struggle to maintain her identity in an industry that often reduced women to mere appearances. In the 1970s, she became embroiled in a scandal involving a failed marriage to actor John Goldwater, which drew media attention and scrutiny. In her later years, Newmar continued to work in theater and television but also faced health issues, including a battle with chronic pain. Despite these challenges, she remained a figure of resilience. As of the latest updates, she has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on her health and personal life. Her legacy endures through her memorable roles and the impact she made on the entertainment industry. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, released in 1953, remains a classic that captures the charm and wit of its time. Starring Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell, the film showcases their unforgettable performances, and the iconic song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Monroe's portrayal of Laura Lee became a defining moment in her career, solidifying her status as a Hollywood legend. The film's vibrant colors and catchy musical numbers reflect the optimism of the 1950s, a time when America was recovering from war and embracing new cultural trends. As we look back, it is fascinating to consider how the lives of the cast evolved after this film. Monroe faced personal struggles, while Russell continued to shine in various roles. Did you watch this film in your childhood? What memories do you have connected to it? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences can help keep the spirit of this classic alive.
Malone was taking pictures right through that porthole.
Whatever for?